Nebraska gets it done versus Northern Iowa in dominating fashion, 34-3. So in today's video, I'm going to give you my instant reaction. Who played well for Nebraska? Who didn't? What are some of my big takeaways? And who are my MVPs on offense and defense? So really quick, we have a lot to talk about. But hey, if you are fired up about Nebraska starting off 3-0, I know I am. Hit that like button. And hey, if you're new to the channel or just a returning viewer, make sure to subscribe. I post daily Nebraska football content. Nobody else on Husker YouTube is doing that. So please subscribe. You will not regret it. But without further ado, let's get into it. Talking about this victory for Nebraska. The Huskers get it done in dominating fashion. Let's talk about Dylan Raiola from the get-go and how he performed. My goodness, was he surgical. Threw for 250 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and 75% from the field. He also ran a little bit, so he looked good, looked very confident out there. Now, he did throw an interception that really wasn't his fault. Jalen Lloyd had a ball that was basically taken away from him. But other than that, man, Raiola was great. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, and he's living up to everybody's expectations. My favorite play that Raiola made, he basically shedded off a sack and then threw a ball down the field to Jalen Lloyd for 60 yards. I mean, he is just so dynamic, and he is a phenomenal player. So Dylan Raiola had a very, very good game, as you'd expect, but the entire offense played well. I thought they outplayed the defense for the majority. Ja'Cory Barney was awesome. Again, that guy is a complete stud. He had, according to the stats, 29 yards receiving, but also had a 10-yard touchdown run. We had Isaiah Nair, who got a touchdown catch. We had Carter Nelson, true freshman. We had a couple other guys who got involved. Emmett Johnson had a nice play when the game was basically won. So listen, this offense played very well today. Really didn't have too many penalties either. I was very impressed. Talking about this defense, I thought it was a little bit underwhelming. We started off slow. We gave up a field goal on their first drive. We gave up 250 yards in total to Northern Iowa. But besides that, we only gave up 3 points, so we can't necessarily complain. It was still a pretty good performance. Had an interception from Hartzog. So again, this defense, a little bit underwhelming. We had some procedural issues, some offsides. Rhule said we need to fix tackling and the coverage. So we'll see what happens. Again, it wasn't awesome. We need to fix that going into Illinois next week because that's going to be a ranked-on-ranked battle. A couple other things we need to clean up. Again, the penalties, we had some, especially in that first half. And then, honestly, I was a little bit disappointed we didn't get enough bench players in there. We didn't get them in early enough. Raiola had snaps in the fourth quarter. We were not doing our job because if we did do our job, Raiola would have got benched after halftime because, or not benched, but they would have told him, hey, your day is done. We're blowing him out. But we didn't do that. So that tells you we didn't necessarily do our job. We should have honestly took care of business. But other than that, again, I thought we played pretty well today. I'd give us a B- grade. This is honestly probably our worst performance out of our first 3 games, at least score-wise. But listen, it's fine. We won. I told you guys last night, I don't care how we do it as long as we win. So Nebraska gets it done. 34-3. My offensive MVP for Nebraska, I predicted it would be Dylan Raiola. I'm going to stick to it. Dylan Raiola is my MVP. And then on defense, I'm going to give it to John Bullock. He led the team in tackles for the 2nd week in a row. And yeah, he's just a complete stud. He had a sack as well. John Bullock really rising up the ranks. Well, guys, now it is Illinois week, and what a week it is about to be. Ranked on ranked battle Friday night. Let's get ready. And hey, if you are watching this tonight, right after the game, go to my live stream. I am live right now on YouTube, so hit my channel, and let's talk about this game some more. Anyways, guys, if you made this far in the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Let me know down below what was your main takeaway from the ball game. And as always, folks, go Big Red, go Matt Rhule, and see you in the next one.